No, I am not! It kicked me out of there! Alright, I'm back. Welcome to the stream, you two.
Konnichiwa.
I've already done the dumbass intro. Let's just start the damn game.
You gotta have intellectual intros.
Well, what do you want?
I don't know. Name some fake ending to pie and make it clickbait.
Fake ending, you say?
I found the ending to pie.
3.1419583259784. Is that too
Well,
intellectual?
on stream, I found the ending to pie. And it'll be like, no, there's no ending to pie. And you'll
What, is
be
that
like,
too intellectual for you?
exactly.
Ooh, plot. A spider.
See, only a true intellectual would understand the humor behind saying that you found the ending to the number pi.
Well, you find it.
So what are you planning on streaming? Or what are you streaming?
Check the stream.
Say? My internet booty right now. I don't know.
You can easily look up streams, even if you have booty Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Probably won't let you watch it.
Blood roads.
This is gonna be part 1 of maybe like 6. I'm gonna do like an hour-long stream with this doofball.
Spider-Man.
Yes, buddy.
Fisk.
I will do commentary on the game. He will do commentary on his lowly sex dungeon.
Alrighty. Welcome to the stream.
Alright, you know... Ooh, it's October or something. You know this game came out in like sometime in September. Hey, yo, other guy in the party, can you say something funny for me?
Me no speak stupid.
Well, you don't have to be stupid, you just gotta be smart. Anyway, this is part 1 of 6 of the shit show. Starring the lowly dragon himself.
No, we're at Fifth Tower, but still waiting on the warrant.
Mind if I join in on the fun?
You know how his lawyers are. This one needs to go by the book.
So,
Come on, Yuri. I've been waiting 8 years for this.
I just went in pure silence because demanding something funny of someone
Guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the
It's harder
defeats the
than
whole
it is.
purpose.
That's why it's so funny. Because no one ever can do it on the spot.
No, because the second you do it on the spot, it's no longer funny. Well, I mean, not on the spot. Oh, shoot. Sorry.
You lose all of your comedic value when it has to be put on the spot. That's why I make people do it.
At least once before the Grand Committee arrives. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a
Just
personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise.
lose the
Better
naturalness
wrap
to
this
it.
up quick and get to my real job.
That's the point. It forces people to scramble out for an answer.
Looks like Yuri called in the cavalry.
Come on, land on the car. Come on. Ah! It looks like crap. I'm just like unable to like land on the car. What you doing, buddy?
Times Square, officers under fire. Bring in the hammer.
I am playing a game where almost likely die in the next... Yeah, I'm playing Overwatch.
What is that game?
Well, you see, you take sodium, a lot of it.
And then you add
You take chloride, a lot of it. Well, chlorine, not chloride. What am I, dumb? And then you put them right next to each other. And then you add a little bit of electricity and toxicity. And yeah, you got a game.
And what about sodium chloride?
You know, salt.
Gotta warn you, I'm feeling punchy today.
And hydrogen
There's just a lot
peroxide, is
of
that
it.
in the game?
No. Why would it be?
Let me think of more compounds. I'll think of some. That'll stump you eventually.
This doesn't look good.
Like,
perhaps,
Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
potassium chloride.
I'm thinking of polymers, and I can't think of any.
Plastic.
No, strong polymers. That stuff's weak as crap.
Plastic is really strong. It's not.
Except when you
It's
rip it apart with your hand.
non-biodegradable.
We're about to go in.
Be there soon. Can't wait to see Willie's face when you slap the cuffs on.
It depends on what you're trying to talk about strong. Are you talking about something that has
Yes,
strong
it's strong enough that the universe
bonds
cannot pull it
between
apart.
itself
Okay,
that
Yuri,
you can't
hold up.
tear it
What's
apart?
happening?
I'm talking about if we make, like, I don't know, like, prosthetic hands. I'm looking for a polymer.
I knew Fisk wouldn't
I mean, we
go
do
quiet.
make prosthetic hands out of plastic, so
Yes, but I want a stronger... I want a more stronger, flexible material. Sure,
do you want?
plastic's flexible, but it's not super strong. It's not the strength I'm
There's
going for in
a
an
lot of
arm. I want it to
different types
survive.
of plastics.
I want it to, like, I want it to survive the nuclear holocaust, any kind of burning, any kind of fires.
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna lose him.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
Well, if you link carbon the right way,
He's the day, Willie.
it actually becomes really strong.
Heads up.
I hear lithium polymer is actually pretty good.
Lithium's a gas.
I'll clear a path. Follow me. Sorry to break it to you, but you do.
I mean, I knew that.
Oh, thanks for the confidence boost, guys.
Okay, man. Some of the strongest stuff we have are made out of carbon. I mean, diamonds are made out of carbon.
This is what they call a
We don't talk about diamond on this server. Hydroprostate? What's it called?
Hydrochloric acid?
No, hydroprostate. No, It's such a hard tingle tonger. It starts with a P, ends with an E.
Starts with a P, ends with an E.
It sounds like prostate, but it's... God damn it!
Starts with a P, ends with an E.
It sounds so much like prostate when it's coming out of my mouth that I don't want to say it. But it's phosphate.
Phosphate?
There we go! Jesus Christ!
What do you want with phosphate?
I don't know. Science stuff?
mean, there's a lot of reactions that use phosphate.
I think that's all of them.
Like explosions.
Come on, come on.
Yeah.
Talk about
They
the
shut
kinds of
elevators
explosions
down.
then.
Take the stairs.
Explosions.
For a more direct approach.
Okay,
Well-
you know, my chemistry is really rough right now, and we didn't really talk about how to make explosives in chemistry. I'd be kind of concerned if that was what we did in the American school system.
I wouldn't. I want to learn about types of explosions. Like the implosions and the explosions and the preplosions. You know, all explosions.
I think you're just making words up with the word plosions in them.
What do you expect, plosion? I like
Whatever
plosions.
room it is. Call from May.
Next floor up.
Hi, Aunt May.
I mean, it makes Overwatch good, right? We love those explosions.
What's up?
I just wanted to make sure we're still on for dinner tomorrow night.
Oh my god, if there was a character that had only explosions to his kit, I would love him.
Love you too.
Junkrat,
No, he doesn't exist.
Whoever shut the hell up.
Vera.
No. I'm talking about like all the different types of explosions, like the implosions, like the preplosions. You know, all the stuff we talked about.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
It's okay. You can claim ignorance.
What do you mean ignorant? I'm not being ignorant.
Hold him so he can't jump around.
How exactly do you
I
think
just
you
really
said
want a
something?
character with all the types of explosions. Junkrat has mines and stuff. And Farrah just has one gun.
Why won't you die?
Take a break.
I mean,
Junkrat's only
have
limit to
a
explosions
risk.
is stuff you throw. Like what if I want to make someone explode from themselves? We don't have that yet.
no, because that'd be really confusing.
Well, the human body is made of certain types of gases and stuff. I'm certain there's
Yes,
something that we
it
can
is.
use to set it exploded.
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence. I should look for a sneaky way in.
Right? We can set the human body explodey if we just find the right thing.
Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean evidence.
Hurry up. Boss wants everything erased.
The human body doesn't naturally explode, though.
We don't know that.
So
We haven't
cute when
tested
they're like
enough.
this.
Pretty sure we've tested a lot. All those people that have been set on fire, they've never once exploded.
That's because we set them on fire
Maybe-
and expected them to explode after that. We didn't expect them to explode and expected them to explode, and that's what we should focus on. Where should I go?
No one ever expects to have a human explode. Alright. An implosion
I forgot my password.
is usually when something has some, like caves in on itself, and due to it caving in on itself, it has a rebound effect and then explodes.
Like a dark hole?
I thought the IT guys at my last job were rude.
Black hole? I mean,
I don't want to
yes,
call it black
I guess.
because, you know, all those racial things, but sure, you can call it black.
That's just... It's a scientific term.
Look, what do you think people call Black Friday then?
Aw, you guys forgot
Black
the latest
people
Black
call it
Friday.
Friday.
No, they call it... You see, what you don't realize is you're being more insensitive by calling it Friday.
Well, it's a marquee and national holiday, but hey, I don't see anyone complaining about that. Ain't that right, one viewer?
Probably your mom.
Fuck.
I know. Classic insults.
If only she had, like... I didn't know she had 4 eyes, because currently I see her watching the football game.
I did this. What have you ever done bad?
Well, there
while doing the laundry. So yeah, she's watching.
Without me, the scum I kept in check.
I mean, your brother uses 2 phones while watching a TV. And if that ain't American, I don't know what is.
Hey, there's nothing more American than
Get ready for the main event.
That's what I'm saying. If that ain't American, I don't know what is.
really the American image, where we have a bunch of chicken wings sitting on a couch with, like, I don't know, our undies on, watching national football.
This could have the whole place wired. I'm sitting in a bomb unit.
I'll make sure no one gets in their way.
I can't think of any more American than that.
Exactly.
Like the fireworks?
No, you're just saying a guy watching on his 2 phones is just American enough.
You figure out we're not playing yet?
I mean, name a country where it's like, oh yeah, I'm always on my 2 phones at once.
Fucking Japan.
Clear. Move on.
They tend to be more conservative on money and actually save it.
I swear to God, they're living in the 25th century, and we're just living in the 21st. They know those hand protection holograms you can use to wake up? And it says 3D image of a girl you want to see? Like,
Yeah, that's the gate box.
those people are living in like the 20th century, man.
I'll find them.
We're just living in this double phone era.
We can't move. We're pinned down.
I know, it's pretty impressive. We're so far in the future that now they don't need real women.
Whoa, wait.
Admirable.
We still need real women. I mean, I can't do stuff with a projection, can I yet?
Tries to be that talks about women in an objective manner.
Could be better.
Hey. We have to defend both sides if we're going to talk about it.
No one to stop it from landing.
And no one
They're 2 different topics.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning
They're
all
the same. They're both different types of women.
Damn. Yuri, get EMT.
One's race, one's woman.
trying.
They're usually counted as different problems.
No, they're the
that have
same
similar
problem.
reasons.
Incoming!
That's enough out of you.
I don't know what you're talking about. These are the exact same problem. I don't see any difference between holographic women and real women. So ergo, we should talk about their problems the same.
No, I'm not talking about that, but
What are you talking about then?
Is it National Rocket Day or something?
man, I'm okay. I'm just gonna log out for today.
No. We still got like another 30 minutes left on the stream.
Oh man.
No, we're getting stupid and or funnier. Let's keep going.
Guys, get through this.
Does that one viewer think so? Does he really think
He
so?
hasn't left yet.
Everybody.
So maybe, just maybe, we might be the stupidest people on planet Earth, and he finds this so amusing that he has to stay and figure out what stupid things one of us is gonna say next.
Well then, on to the next topic.
Bomb squad must be
Overpopulation's a thing.
Jesus Christ, that's not stupid enough for our audience. I mean, they're not stupid. It's just that, it's not smart.
And so, I believe the solution is we make anime mainstream in India.
Fuck that. Let's just go with the Thanos route and kill half the population.
Heads up, boss.
No,
What? It
killing's
works!
bad.
I mean,
What? You're gonna be you freaking Hitler reincarnation?
no. We're not killing for just a selection of people like Hitler did. We're killing just random people to get the population down.
all along. Oh no, I'll never get that image out
Oh,
of my
so
head.
you're gonna go the Chinese emperor way.
I mean, think about it. When people suffer from, I don't know, what was it called? The Black Death or something?
Kicked in the face.
Black Plague.
Whatever. Most of Europe prospered Even though the people who got hit with Black Plague, tragic loss for them. But the people who didn't got like more food, more at a cheaper cost for people.
Yeah, but there was no guarantee they'd survive that.
Exactly. But now that but this way, we'll have
The whole world could have died. The whole world
Looks like some of your
could
guys
have
were on Fisk's
died.
payroll. Good news is they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right outside his office.
But I mean, all this stuff is from like, I'm saying it's from like game theory, and they just like, they put up a really strong case of why this makes sense.
Yes, it makes sense. But no, we don't want it.
Because we say it's wrong morally.
What isn't wrong morally about killing people?
I don't know, we kill flies and animals like it's going out of style.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the
We literally killed a
all
bird
humans have
this
rights.
year. We literally drove it to existence. We didn't give two shits. We killed it anyway. But when it's humans, it's too far and too fast.
Surprised you made it this far.
Yeah, because humans have rights.
Ends
Oh, and animals don't?
For a long time they didn't.
Just because they can't speak to us doesn't mean they can't speak for themselves.
Okay, here's the theory. Animals
Oh, for me? You shouldn't.
didn't have mental thought processes.
Bullshit.
They didn't.
I see your dog. And I know exactly what he's thinking. Because I know he has
Like,
thoughts.
they didn't have advanced emotions that would make them think, boy. Like, of course, animals don't want to be in pain.
How is this happening?
What's wrong, Willie? You
But
seem angry.
for the most part,
Destroy you!
we don't have the intelligence to be like, hey, I deserve rights. And I mean,
That's what
do
the
you see a
public
cow
wants.
in the future working and replacing you in a job?
Yes.
You know, you do?
Absolutely. We're
As
already,
they stand right
you're
now?
playing a game where monkeys are replacing us and hamsters.
Sci-fi fantasy game
That's-
where one of the characters literally throws a mini black hole.
You're out of your depth, boy!
It's not a real black hole. Otherwise, the people will be dead in there. But it just sucks people up.
Okay, it works similar to a black hole. The whole
Funny.
idea is it's a really dense substance that pulls the characters in.
So you can't just throw a black hole.
Everything that's wrong with this city!
No, it's not a black hole because that would destroy a lot of things around it.
Same to you.
You know what to do, man.
But it's the same concept as a black hole.
You fool!
It has elements. The argument was.
I just literally said that. I said it's the same concept as a black hole.
But you're saying your argument that it's everything like a black hole. That it is a black hole.
What do I pay
To
I said it's
counteract
the
my
same
argument
concept as
that
a black hole.
that it's too. My
I'm not
argument
saying it
too-
is a black hole.
You, let me refresh you.
No matter how much you claim ignorance, it doesn't make you right.
I'm not playing ignorance. You told straight up that you stood the argument that we have dark
But it
holes.
was. I said she basically throws a black hole.
Yes. And now
What's the keyword here?
Where are the reinforcements?
Because you did say
The
that.
keyword is basically.
Oh, if only we had someone to help us dispute our disputes. Oh wait,
Now,
you.
what's the difference between a graviton and a black hole? Okay, first off, graviton. What does it have? It has the word grav. What are black holes made out of? Extreme amounts of gravity. The same
Okay,
concept
okay.
in a lesser
If you're gonna
form.
use names as the reason it's different in comparison, that's like, How can I word this? It's like saying big and huge are different because they have different names.
They are different.
They're not different. They have the same meaning.
They're synonyms. That means they have similar meanings. Yes. Congrats.
But you're like saying graviton is only different because of its name. I mean, you're not saying it's only different, but
The difference is graviton is not a synonym with black hole.
it's not a cinnamon.
So, should we kiss now?
Not a synonym with black hole.
Later.
It's not a cinnamon either, but you know. Cinnamon. How about we make a prosthetic arm made with hydrochloric polymer?
If you think this will
Hydrochloric polymer.
Whoop, gotta go.
Isn't that like
Good luck,
acid?
Willie. I have a feeling you're gonna need it.
Hydrochloric acid is an acid, and it's HCl. That's the name of the acid. Yes.
Yo, my name's Acid Hands.
End of an era.
Every time I touch someone, I give them the rabe.
Maybe take a vacation.
What to talk about next? Are you doing like comp or something?
I'm doing quick play while talking about science.
We'll talk more about science and I'll dispute.
I mean,
Where are you? The committee will be here soon.
maybe you should
Run an equipment check.
become slightly more familiar with some of the terms. Because I feel like I'm holding a home advantage right now.
You are, and I'll just bring up like
Gotta love
Like,
Doc's
let's-
enthusiasm, but sometimes it gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts
let's
himself.
just try to dispute some things that go against the Bible. That'll keep an interesting conversation for a while. Like the Big
Religion.
Bang.
I mean, some people claim that the Big Bang is just a visual representation of how God created the world, seemingly.
But is there actually any science that proves he was or isn't here?
The thing is, there's no science proving against it either.
Freaking science. I think you got everything down to a science, but then no, we forget some parts that we don't even know about. We literally can go back 300 million years to realize that there was such a thing as dinosaurs, but we can't know when the Big Bang exactly happened.
Well, the thing about science is mostly a theory. There's always a chance that one day something happens to disprove everything we've learned. That chance is extremely unlikely, though, because of how much we've tested everything that we confirm. But
It's fine, Parker.
according to the laws of
I
science,
think I can handle it.
it can happen. We can disprove everything and anything we know.
Power damper.
Wow,
I
you can
mean, somehow
disprove
we
that soil
proved
is
that the
soil?
Matrix,
Oh man.
huh?
We can disprove that soil is soil by just saying it's
Yeah.
this nanocomposite material.
Well, no. The thing about science is it's not you can just say it. It's you have to prove it.
Another setback.
So where's the proof in religion? Not that I believe in
Proof
God and
against
stuff.
it.
But we're
close.
It's just that equal proving here, you know?
It's
Is anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
it's kind of like
Energy levels.
science can't
Severe
really.
concentrations.
Science has a hard time saying no, it doesn't exist, and science has a hard time saying
I assure you,
no,
it's
it does
Let's not get ahead
exist.
of ourselves. Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
So
Maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter.
that's
We'll
why
talk later.
The thing
things
about
are
religion
just the way.
is that it's you could say all these
Like,
things
how
can
can you
happen,
prove?
like science, but you will have no proof of
was a
guaranteeing that this
disaster.
happened.
How could the dampener have failed?
Same could be said about something happening 3 million years ago. It's not like you
Yeah,
observed
shape
it right in front of your face.
Well, then there's just some stuff we know about
See
today
what's wrong
that
with
we actually do know with science. Like
Yeah.
gravity comes in waves and stuff like that.
Today's the day.
Gravity doesn't come in waves.
Yeah, it does.
No, gravity, if you think about it, is a fabric.
That comes in waves.
It can be formed like a wave, but it's a 3D plane.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Okay, think of gravity like this. So you got this blanket that 4 people are holding, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
need to reroute servo control.
Alright, and then in that blanket, you put, let's say a pool ball. Now this blanket's like one of those made out of the book cover material, so it's super stretchy. And when you put the pool ball in there, the pool ball makes the gravity depress. It makes a little bundle right where it's standing. That's kind of the force of gravity. So if like a smaller marble were to roll by that pool ball, it would be sucked in by the greater gravity of the pool ball.
And now rebalance the voltage.
Now, what a black hole is you take that pool ball and you make it so dense and heavy that its current surface area, that it just breaks the fabric. It makes a hole in it. And that's the theory of what a black hole is. But the thing is, we don't know where that hole leads to. Does it lead to another hole? Does it just bring you into nothingness?
It makes another hole.
And we
Good as
we
new.
can't really prove any of these things because we can't just go into a black hole. And even if you do go into a black hole, there's really no way to prove that you came out of it.
I mean, I kind of.
And all the black holes are really far away from us.
I mean, I like to think of it
What's that?
as just like
Doc's been
a
testing
thing
new
we can just
materials
go
for the
through
prosthetics.
and then just land up on the
Yeah,
other
I'd
side.
review his work if I had time. May as well dig in now.
Wormhole theory?
No, not like a wormhole. It's just like you punched a hole through
Well, then
paper,
what
and
is
this is where the
Contact
universe
material
spat it
for a
out.
prosthetic.
What is a wormhole to you then?
Wormhole is a this is hard to describe. It's a break in the universe, I
Hydrogen
guess.
polymer composite. Strong,
Okay,
but there's a lot
and
of
what
uses.
is a black hole?
Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
A destruction of a star, or aka a density that's collapsed on itself.
Yeah, and that is
All right.
a destruction of the universe.
That's different when I said.
Okay, so what part of the universe is not destroyed when a ball becomes so heavy that it breaks
See,
the fabric
the thing
of
is,
space-time?
it's probably two black holes laid on top of each other. That's a wormhole. Two things became one thing.
Black holes only suck things in.
Yes, it's like laying two wormholes, like two black holes on top of each other, creates one wormhole.
Our boy qualifies for the VIP treatment.
Yeah, but
In the raft.
black holes only take things in. So if you have two black holes in each other, they're only converging to suck something into one single
Suck.
point.
Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill set.
For you, Yuri?
Sorry.
Anything. I'm
Up
on
the
my way.
picture a little bit.
So what the theory is that you have a black hole and you have something called a white hole. Although there's no evidence we really have to prove a white hole exists. All we have is math that says yes, a white hole is scientifically possible. But no, we don't have any proof that white holes exist. But what a white hole is it does what a black hole does, but the opposite. It spits
Makes
everything
matter?
out. No, it just, yes. Actually, you could think of it as making matter, except for the fact if it were hooked up to a black hole, because then it wouldn't be making matter, it would just be releasing the matter that it has.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is good for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are
So
you
basically, after a black hole is formed, a white hole is formed to put everything back.
No, I'm a plumber.
That's a theory. There's a bunch of theories of how you could teleport and how wormholes are. But the thing about white holes is, first you go through the destruction process of a black hole. So you just have one hole basically destroying everything, and another hole releasing everything. You wouldn't come out the same.
No ball this
Say.
year anyway. We spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Till an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
Inside job?
Maybe. We'll figure it out later. Right now we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh.
More
love a
science
challenge.
stuff.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
What is also
Take
disputed
input bands have been
by
shifted.
religion.
Subtle.
Just because a star is at the end of its life
Not just a pretty
doesn't mean it won't
huh?
become a black hole.
Whatever you did, any
It
chance
could
you
become a
retain
black
your
hole, but it
talents?
usually requires a
But
pretty big.
so you know, I had
No, it
this
has to be a
issue
very
with the tower
big
to fix.
star to be do that.
I'm seeing all crime data in the area now.
Yeah, due to the fact that you need that much density and gravity.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
I knew that. Everyone knows that.
Do it. Watch my back.
So what year do you think we're gonna have to move off planet Earth?
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget.
I'd see it reasonable that we'd have to move off, mainly because, well, to be honest, I don't think that global warming would be the one thing that to finish us off, as we'll probably find a way to solve it. I mean, we can make artificial trees. They're not really efficient, but we tend to have a bad habit of making things efficient.
I say we
That
have
we
to
need.
move out when you know, the sun
The
explodes.
sun.
Okay, wrap
Yeah,
up.
that'd be
Now I'm seeing an
that'd be
assault
fair
near
to assume.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite
When's that gonna happen?
lovable, grizzled, seen too much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that
Millions of years from now.
Please no.
So no worries. You'll be able to enjoy your waifus for years to come. It's probably going to be the generation after generation after generation after generation after generation after generation after generation. You know, a lot of generations.
Excuse me, pardon me.
Now we could just do a dumb and then not try to fix global warming.
We're not doing that currently. I mean, kinda. But we're not getting it.
We are. I mean,
Getting
that's
enough
why.
resources to it. That we're not making any forward progress.
I mean, China is.
Or America. You know, the thing we live in.
America's improved laws. Like, farmers have to add a certain type of fuel to reduce the amount of fumes released from tractors. We're increasing fuel efficiency. Electric cars are now a thing. We have other depollutionizing laws. We're actually fairly clean and green as a country as far as our technology goes. It's just we use a lot of technology. But I mean, there's far worse countries that are abusing it. Like China. That's why they're taking major steps to improving it. Because it's a serious health risk to them.
That's because their population is almost double what we have here.
It is double. It's 1/7 of the world's population. They're just above 1 billion people. And I think by like sometime in 2020, but for sure by like 2034, India is predicted to surpass China in population.
That's because China is so bad right now that we only get to have one. They get to have one child per family.
Yeah, they used to have a 2-children law, but then they had a 1-children law. But India doesn't have those laws.
That doesn't make any sense because India's is smaller than China.
All clear,
Yeah.
ma'am.
I knew Jameson was wrong about you. You're a little weird, but
Yeah,
you
boy.
got a good heart.
Did you know the typical fart is
I can take care of
composed
myself.
of 50% nitrogen,
I'm sure you
21%
can, but
hydrogen,
just in case,
and
there's a
9%
place called
carbon
the Feast
dioxide?
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city. Hands
No,
down.
I don't really search up facts about
Mom used to
farts.
make those.
Or
Haven't had any.
look for facts about
Long
farts, to
time.
be exact.
I'll
Why?
take
Care
it.
about facts about farts.
Spider guy.
Because if our main worry is farts producing global warming in a world,
Should be able to spot the next tower from up there.
I'm sure that there's worse abusers out there.
I mean, we're making energy based off our farts. We're looking into energy that are based off our farts.
From his elevated position.
So we're gonna have tubes connected to our butts, filtering our gas
Yes,
into something.
we do it with our pee all the time. We turn our pee back into reusable water.
Never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose
But
cannon.
the thing is,
Already regretting this.
who's gonna be connected to a toilet when they fart?
To track more than just crimes.
Everyone?
I mean, sure, when you go to the bathroom you may fart, but we fart a lot more often than that, and it's a gas, so it's actually really hard to store.
I would like to think our farts will be electronically sent online so that can be used into a system that powers the online servers.
Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby. What is that?
It'd actually be easier to use our poop. And more efficient.
Or maybe the government will force us to take poops and or farts at the same time so that we have to.
Tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
Make energy for it.
Still there? Got a robbery
Yeah.
2 blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it.
It's just not really an efficient idea.
I mean, you look into the history of the toilet, but you won't look into the history of the fart?
Because the history of the toilet's slightly intuitive.
How is it intuitive?
I mean, I didn't really look it up. It's just something that I kind of knew. And it's not entirely certain, to be exact. You know, you get enough facts and you can basically sum it up. Not in great detail, but you can sum it up.
What other sciencey things we can talk about?
Open the safe.
We can talk about Ebola, right? That's not too topical.
Hey, fellas.
Spider-Man, shoot him!
Yeah, you know, something that isn't a threat for us anymore.
What? It stopped being a threat. When did this happen?
The second we kind of found not, you know, ways to prevent its spread, and the fact that we're dealing with it in Africa, the main source of Ebola. There's no one in America that has Ebola currently.
What are you talking about? Everyone has Ebola, according to that song.
Guys, if you work this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Yes, a meme song. I love my reliable sources.
So what is a ninja frying pan?
It's a frying pan used by a ninja.
All right, Yuri.
Not the stream,
I'm gonna
the
repair the
streamer,
lock
or
Johnny Tower now.
a real life ninja?
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game. And Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I
mean-
think you're going.
As of today,
What usually is thought of as a ninja.
officially retired.
I don't know.
God,
Mainstream
I
media
need a
thinks
drink.
We'll all drink
the
tonight, Yuri.
streamer is the
Drink
more
to
popular
memory of
ninja.
Spider
So,
Cop's tireless-
what do you think's the ninja?
Yuri, you there?
The original ninja.
Emotion of the moment
What's the
overwhelmed
original ninja?
That's a Japanese warrior that was actually based off of bandit thieves.
They're way more high class than that.
They were actually kind of low class.
They were fed up with the samurai government and wanted to take matters in their whole hands by killing them.
They were
Straight up. By using, because the
Not
Japanese,
good. Can't
because
have people taking pictures of my 3 chests.
samurai were full of honor, and ninja
Tools I need
fuck
for suit
are
repair at the
were like,
lab.
none of that
Where's
crap.
Dr.
Let's go
Octavius'
dishonorable and kill our everyone. I think they overthrew a government at one point.
Doctor, how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry I screwed things up.
Why don't you tell us about the history of the samurai then?
Imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Japanese
Should I head back to the
warriors
lab for cleanup?
supported by the government.
I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow.
What did they do?
Could have as many
Who did
women
they
as they
serve?
want.
Then back to creating the future.
Wish I could bottle and sell that man's optimism. Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time to work on my suit in private.
But, you know, honor was everything to them. Kind of like how knights had chivalry.
Oh right, this was in the same area as the knighthood. I don't associate them two
Knights.
together.
Knights and samurai didn't know each other though, so
It's because they were. Oh. When you think of knight, you think of America for some reason.
I think of Germany. Maybe it's partially due to the fact that my German ancestors may have been knights, but
I think it's everyone thinks Spartans are Rome, but I just
Looks like
it
Doc's
just
going
seems
for the
right
night.
to think of
Time to sneak in some
Freaking-
spider work.
China as knight. I mean America.
America is guerrilla warfare. And men with
Parker,
animal skins on
Dr.
them.
Octavius, what you got there?
Chinese. Be here, I would have.
Oh, that
What are you
dude
working on?
left.
Oh, just a side project.
And now it's just left with... You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to change the stream to Science Talks. With Dr.
Of course.
Daniel Ehlers.
It's you.
Why, thank you. I have a PhD in nothing.
Let me explain. I only wish you told me sooner.
What are you talking about? You do have a pretty huge
I wanted
dick.
to, but I was afraid that if word got out,
That's...
my family would be in danger.
I'm done for tonight.
Yes.
What?
I gotta study psychology and sociology right now.
You're bound to
See
be
ya.
targeted
Alright.
too.
Alright, we're done with the stream, guys. Have fun.
Yeah. Don't worry. Your secret's safe.
A pretty huge dick. Huh.